well, Joe, for 85 minutes it felt like your game plan worked well, but those 2 late goals, I imagine, leave you feeling fairly frustrated.
Yeah, I'm frustrated, and I'm gutted for the players, to be honest, because up until 89 minutes it's almost the perfect away performance. I thought the system, the game plan, I thought they looked really comfortable in the shape. I thought they were excellent. I thought we restricted them to diagonals and long balls, which is what this new Concord team do not want to do. They want to try and find pockets of space. They want to try and play. And it was very, very comfortable. And I thought at half-time we were in a really good place to go in at 0-0 again and have that 0 like we had last week. It resembled a little bit of last week, even though we went down to 10 men. It resembled it in the fact that we were really difficult to play against. The flip side of that is we had a couple of sort of half chances. Elliot sort of screws one across the goal. Bawley has his header, which he gets really good contact on, just goes over. So we are creating chances as well. But the main thing is that we look really solid.
And you obviously conceded right after half time, but I imagine you're pleased with the players' reaction and immediately getting yourself back into the game.
Yeah, that's a disappointing thing. We knew that. I could hear that Chris was rallying his troops in the dressing room because it's quite close there, and you knew they were going to come out, and we told the boys about it. It wasn't the fact it was a mentality thing. It was more about we suddenly decided that we wanted to play in the middle of the park. We hadn't done it all that half. And I say that because all the pitches at the moment are in the same sort of condition. They're really bobbly and bumpy. Not just Concord's pitch. Our pitch is very much similar to that. So we went for space. We played to percentages. And I thought we did that really well. But on that occasion, we made the wrong decision. Ends up in a left wide area, comes in off a shape and scores. In the end, it goes in off of Ryan Jones, unfortunately, because he's trying to stop it on the goal line. I think it's going in anyway. So we're unfortunate, but you're right, the reaction to it's really good. We go up the other end, good bit of play finds us in the box. Omar gets pulled over, right decision, it's a penalty. The thing I liked about that was that the players in Cody Cook and Alex Fletcher, there was obviously a discussion going on because I'm saying I'm not sure who's going to take this. And Cody and Alex come to the conclusion that Alex wants to take it. That's great, that's fine, and it was a really good penalty. After that, that's a spell where, even though we're not chasing the game, we had a couple of half chances. Elliot again flashes one, does really well in a 1v1, flashes one across the box. Cody's millimetres away from touching it. I think ball it is as a header, goes back across, gets one cleared off the line. So again, there's some chances, and if one goes in there at 2-1, I think we go and win the game. In saying that, I think the game's just going to end 1-1. I thought Concord were happy for it to end 1-1. I never ever envisaged that we'd end up with the result that we got. And at the end of the day, it's 5 or 3 mad minutes. 3 minutes where what we say is us as a team concede the goals, because that's where we are at the moment. Everything we do is a team. You saw a team performance. It's a million miles away from the Eastbourne performance, the last away performance, which was poor. So the team weren't able to defend the 2 goals, which was similar. I take the third one out of it because that's just a decision when we're trying to keep the ball in play because we're trying to win the game and get back in the game, and it's just, that's the decision. But the first and second goals are very similar. They've gone in way too easy, we know that, we understand that. And in the end, we're on the bus when we shouldn't be on here with nothing at all.
Had a threadbare squad again this afternoon. Jack Bass will obviously be back from suspension next Saturday. Is there any chance of Joe Rains being back as well?
Yeah, Joe Rains obviously is missing. That's the other thing. We get on the bus and we come here today without Jack Batten, without Joe Rains, without Jordan Dyer, key positions. Joe's got a hip problem. We don't know how he's going to be. We're hoping he's going to be fit for Friday. But in all saying that, we did some shape on Thursday. We weren't happy with it. We've changed it before the game and they've gone and put it out there. I thought I'm going through it here on the coach, and I think they're all really strong performances. And when you get strong individual performances, you get good team performances. But we need some bodies in, rightly so, because we've got 2 on the bench, and that's not acceptable. We know that. We've addressed that throughout the season. So, yeah, it's a funny feeling really, because we're on here and we keep mulling over that we've lost that game, and I can't quite believe we have. I think a draw was probably a fair result in the game. So now we look forward to training Wednesday. We have to train before our game on Friday and then game on Monday. We have to make sure we do that. Make sure we train right. Make sure we keep the spirits up in the group. And then go home, which is another one to look forward to, a home game against Havant, and try and come out with the right result as well as a performance.
And looking ahead to that home game on Friday, 3 of your last 5 are at home. Obviously had some great attendances this season. I'm sure you're hoping for another 4-figure crowd to help inspire the team.
Yeah, that's been brilliant. I've got to say that the whole season, and I keep saying the same thing. The crowds, the attendances, over 1,200 last home game. Easter bank holiday, you know, we expect a big crowd in there. They've been so supportive. Look at last week when they drove the team on. I think they've recognised it. You know, people have come out and have their comments again tonight. They come out of the woodwork. People who haven't been at the game. It's important we understand the ones who have been at the game, and us as a collective understand what that performance was like, and we'll take away all that noise away from it and not put it into the group. Keep the group positive. We'll expect, and we understand, and we want, and I know they will all be behind us at Twerton Park on Saturday. It's a great game to look forward to, playing against a very good side in Havant. Lots of firepower. They've scored 4 goals today. Lots of players to choose from. But for us, it's about a Bath City team at home, a Bath City team that enjoys playing at home at the moment, and with a crowd behind us. A win in 3 points will go a long way to making sure we stay in this league, and that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to win the game.
Hard luck this afternoon. We'll see you Friday.
Okay, cheers, Michael.